Hello, Steve here from theturtlefollower.com with the stock trade idea for Monday, January 5th, 2015. So if you're new to this, basically what we're going to do is throughout the week, maybe Mondays, maybe Wednesdays, maybe whatever day, if there's something that I like as far as a trade setup, I'm going to put it out there on a video real quick, down and dirty, couple minutes. So for those of you who don't subscribe to the premium membership, you can also benefit and see what we do every night in the premium membership with the strategy sessions and with the weekend updates, and really see how we trade. So tonight's trade is in Allergan, AGN. And what I like about this trade is you can see here on the weekly chart. Okay, so again, if you're new to this, my top chart is a 2-year weekly chart. So each bar here represents a weekly chart, and we have a linear regression channel built in. The dashed line is the 0 line. Then you have -1, -2, +1, +2. And +1, +2 means standard deviation move. So typically, a lot of the action happens between -1 and +1. Sometimes in extreme moves, you'll hit that -2 area. And that really kind of is supposed to signify some oversold or overbought conditions. And you can see how in Allergan, we basically touch the top, come down, touch the bottom. And now we're kind of trending right in here. Now, with that said, I don't base my trades off of where the linear regression chart is as opposed to I really just try and follow the trend. So I like to put that linear regression channel on. It helps me identify the trend and maybe where we are in the trend. But what I do really like then is to take it and narrow it down a little bit further. And now we're looking at the bottom chart here, which is a 9-month daily chart, and this is where I'll do all my analysis. So with that said, we have a 20-day simple moving average and a 50-day simple moving average. And if you're not familiar with this, I highly encourage you to take advantage of my first e-course that I've put out. Is Technical Analysis 101. Goes over all this information and basically what you're looking at here. Again, if this is completely new to you. So I highly recommend you take and check that out. But so what we're looking at, again, 9-month daily chart in Allergan, and we're looking at a nice trend higher. Okay, you can see here trend is moving nicely higher, and the 50-day moving average is moving nicely higher. And now what's happening with Allergan is it's consolidating very tightly within this range between 215 and 205, and you can see what's happening with the 50-day moving average. It's slowly coming up as the stock moves higher. The price of the stock gets closer and closer to the 50-day moving average because the average price over the last 50 days is significantly improving, and therefore the 50-day moving average itself is moving higher. So what I like here is a very well-defined trend line, very well-defined setup and risk to reward. As far as, you're really only risking if you wanted to. You would be looking for a breakout over 215, and a stop would be right around here at 205. So you're risking about $10 on a $200 stock, about 5%. And other than that, it really just depends on how far the stock wants to go, if it goes, and this is your setup. So the setup happens to be a break over 215. And you're proven wrong when the stock closes below 205, all right? Because that close below would put you below this 50-day moving average, which has supported the move pretty much since September. Okay, you could see it hit here on the 22nd, it hit here on October 15th, and it hasn't touched it again. So 50-day moving average is very close, and it hasn't been in a while. So if you can get that breakout, I think a 205 stop is more than enough. Just be aware that earnings are coming out on the 4th. So that's your trade setup for tonight. Again, Allergan, AGN. Take a look at it, put it on your list, paper trade it because these are not recommendations, and we'll see you for the next one. All right, and like I said, please be sure to sign up for that free nightly recap on my website, www.theturtlefollower.com, and you'll get more videos just like this sent directly to your inbox. Have a great rest of the night, and we'll see you tomorrow.